So I finally picked up Halloween 3 Season of the Witch on 4K. Now they did release a Steelbook version this year, but this version is going for $13 on Amazon right now. So today we're going to talk a little bit about this release, and we're also going to compare it to the DVD release. And we'll even take a small look at the VHS. And I gotta say, man, just the aesthetic of the VHS is immaculate. So let's talk about these. Specifically, let's start with the 4K from Scream Factory. Now this is the first Halloween movie I've bought on 4K. I have all the movies except the Rob Zombie ones on DVD. This is the first one I chose to upgrade, and I am very satisfied with this. So it has 2 discs. It's pretty standard, but the disc 1 has the new 2021 4K scan of the original camera negative, audio commentary with director Tommy Lee Wallace, and audio commentary with actor Tom Atkins. I'm pretty sure most of these special features are rollovers from the original Scream Factory Blu-rays. Disc 2, Blu-ray, new 2021 4K scan of the original camera negative, the same audio commentaries, as well as Standalone, The Making of Halloween 3, Season of the Witch, featuring Tommy Lee Wallace, actors Tom Atkins and Stacey Nelkin, stunt coordinator Dick Warlock, director of photography Dean Cundy, and more. Horrors Hallowed Grounds, revisiting the original shooting locations with host Sean Clark and Tommy Lee Wallace. Now, I actually haven't even watched these yet, but that one sounds super fascinating to me. I love filming locations. Interview with makeup effects artist Tom Berman, still gallery, theatrical trailer, TV spots, radio spots. And of course, let's take a look at the opposite slipcover art. So you have the discs there. For anyone who doesn't have this already, this is a pretty old release. It didn't come with the slipcover, which I was bummed about, but I do like that these releases all usually come with the original artwork as well as the new artwork in there. I've just left it on the new for now, but then we've got the double feature of Halloween 2 and Halloween 3. Now, for a long time, this is my only copy of Halloween 3. It was the first way I watched this movie. I bought it because at the time, I only had the first Halloween movie. I was like, oh, this is perfect. It gets me 2 more of them, and it comes with one of the cool glow-in-the-dark Walmart slipcovers that they do. And this is the year they did them in green, which obviously I'm a big fan of. So under the slipcover, though, it's this regular double feature edition that many people are familiar with. The thing I do appreciate about this is that we do have the movies on 2 discs. Now, I don't have much to say about that version of Halloween 2 in this video, but this scan of Halloween 3, not that bad. You'll see. No special features whatsoever on this release, though. Not even a trailer, so... Then, of course, we have the Good Times copy on VHS. Not much to say about this. It is a pretty low-quality VHS, but VHS is fun, man. I like it. So let's take a look at this comparison. Alright, so here we go. This is the comparison that I have put together. On the left, you'll have the DVD, as you'll notice, and the right, the 4K. So I didn't scan the Blu-ray from this new 4K set because it's just the same scan. Kind of be pointless. And I don't own another Blu-ray of it, so... However, you're going to be surprised at how good the DVD looks. So right off the bat, the color differences are pretty crazy here, right? The sharpness is definitely... The 4K has it, right? If there was a Blu-ray to compare, the 4K might look really close to that in terms of sharpness, but probably closer to the DVD in terms of color, I would imagine. Just looking at the title there, I mean, here's the thing. Every time I do these videos, people say, oh man, the DVD looks great. You gotta consider, the 4K right now is probably being viewed on your phone, maybe your TV, but through YouTube, not in 4K. And especially when you're looking at these ones where the full image is side by side and I'm not doing a vertical split, the image is shrunk down to 50% its size. And then it's put next to a DVD, which is also shrunk down. So you can't really see too much of the clarity differences until I put the side by side on the screen like this. So if you want to see how good this actually looks, you got to view it on your own 4K player and TV. You will notice that the blacks look a lot better on the 4K. The contrast there and the image is genuinely better. Now there's not a lot of crazy color differences in some of these scenes like this, which is surprising. Because when I do some of these comparisons, the 4Ks look immensely darker. And you'll see later that some of this film does look significantly darker. But some of these household scenes, look at this. It's like there's an artificial sharpness that's been placed on the DVD. Now the 4K looks fucking excellent. When you have it blown up on a 4K TV, the film grain, immaculate. And, looking at these side by side without HDR, the colors are pretty comparable, right? So as we go through here, you know, there's subtle color differences for sure. The DVD is a little warmer here, but the orange looks more vibrant on the 4K, on the mask there. Look at that. All right, there you go. That's a good shot. Watching these scenes and looking at these comparisons, like, look how good that DVD looks. And, you know, I'm not shitting on the 4K because I am completely satisfied with how the 4K looks as well. You know, the 4K is immaculate. But if you're someone who only has the DVD and you're sweating, worrying, upgrading to, you know, the 4K, listen, you're going to survive. The movie is the same thing. It's the same movie. You know what I mean? This is a good example of a scene that actually does look darker on the 4K. And obviously one of the best scenes of the movie. You can see just how different the coloring is here. And shit is about to go down. It's about to get real fun in this fake living room. Kind of reminds me of the fake living room from Ghostbusters 2. I guess it's not even a living room, it's like a waiting room. Also, I gotta say, I'm a fan of all the vintage tech. Look at that CRT. Baby, that's a Trinitron. Alright, so again, both of these work, you know what I mean? And I think the differences in color are going to be subtle enough. You're only going to notice when I do a comparison like this, and I do think that the 4K looks excellent. The way that pumpkin fucking just pops, and the way it's a little more dull and diluted on the DVD. It still works. It gets the point across. And if I wasn't looking over at the 4K, you know, it looks fucking great. Awesome image, man. What more can I say? This is another one of the bigger examples of the color differences here. Like, I gotta say, maybe I do like the DVD better here. Just in terms of color. It's significantly cooler than the 4K in some of these shots. It's not always the same, it's not always consistent, because I'm sure they did a lot of different things to the 4K than they did to the DVD. These are almost indistinguishable though, like some of these shots. Alright, that's a little more clear, but this one is a weird example where the DVD actually looks more vibrant, at least the grass. And it really depends on what colors you turn up and down, but man, the oranges are popping in the 4K, but the greens look like kind of muted. Again, look at the difference in those oranges, man. That's quite a difference. Both work, but one is just like so much punchier. Again, wildly different shots, but I mean, both work. Coloring is crazy different during these, and like, what is it, Phoenix over that's coming up here? Yeah, man, look at that. Wild. But I do think I prefer the 4K here. It's beautiful either way. Again, more subtle here, but, you know, it's still noticeable, right? And if we look at them as we go, man, the DVD just does not look bad. Stop the DVD hate. This is a prime example of why I still occasionally buy new stuff on DVD. Like, I have Halloween 2018 Kills and Ends only on DVD. Now, I am kind of like, I think I want to at least upgrade Ends on that. But, you know what I mean? You can survive. I think you should worry about curating an enjoyable collection as opposed to strictly like the highest quality versions of every film, you know what I mean? I very much enjoy Halloween 3. It's my favorite of the franchise, so it was a no-brainer to upgrade this one for me. If you have the means, I would highly recommend picking this up, checking it out on your 4K TV, because holy crap, it is just that good. Beautiful way to end this movie too. I can't tell you how much I really love this one. You guys, it's truly a magical movie. Quick reminder, if you want to help support the channel, you can join as a member today, or you can join on the Patreon. Link for that is in the description down below. And if you like this video, be sure to check out this one and hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching.